Hi guys, this is Josh from Goalkeeping 365. Today we're going to be reviewing the Uhlsport Finger Surround Supergrip Plus Goalkeeper gloves. They're from Uhlsport's Powerline collection, and they're a really high quality pair of gloves. So let's jump right into the features on these gloves. The cut is a finger surround cut. It's Uhlsport's version of a roll finger cut, which just rolls the latex around the fingers. It gets more latex onto the ball. And Uhlsport does the finger surround with an inner seam here. And so that really helps get a nice tight fitted feel onto the ball and gets more latex onto the ball as well. I love this finger surround cut. I think it's one of the best ways to do a roll finger cut, and it's really just an amazing cut. The fingers are built up. There's plenty of padding and support. And in terms of sizing, I went with my normal size here. These gloves do fit true to size. They're very snug and tight on the fingers, so I would not suggest going down a size. Just go with your normal size. And the Supergrip Plus version of these gloves is the glove worn by Lukas Hradecky on Bayer Leverkusen. They're having a perfect season right now. I hope they continue to win, but he wears the Uhlsport Finger Surround Supergrip Plus gloves. So these gloves are worn by some of the best goalies in the world. And other features on these gloves, if we jump to the backhand, they've got an airprene backhand. It's super comfortable, and I love the airprene material on Uhlsport gloves. I think the Supergrip Plus versions have the airprene, and they're, in my opinion, more comfortable than the neoprene Absolute Grip gloves from Uhlsport. So lovely backhand, great comfort on the backhand. And then there's also a punching zone. It's a pretty minimalistic take on the punching zone. You'll see those black lines back there. But honestly, it still gets the job done. I know it's not very built up, but the fingers are super thick, so there's a lot of support there. There's support with the punching zone as well, and these gloves definitely have a great thickness to them in terms of dealing with a punch or a hard hit shot. Before we talk about the grip here, we'll talk about the wrist entry system. It hasn't changed in years here from Uhlsport. If it ain't broke, you don't need to fix it. So it's a really great dual fixed entry system. You'll see there's two straps. It's very adjustable. There's a little pull tab as well to help get the gloves on. The second glove is harder to put on than the first. That tends to be the case with the goalkeeper gloves, and especially with these two straps, it's a little hard to navigate. But once the gloves are on, I love the dual fix system. It fits great, really snug and tight and secure around the wrist. And an added perk is there's absolute grip on that top little strap, so you can get more latex onto the ball in terms of going for that scoop. That could help with that, or even throwing the ball. So a great wrist entry system. I love a glove that has a strap, and these gloves are just quality all around on the backhand and the wrist entry. And lastly, we're going to talk about the Supergrip Plus. Supergrip Plus, in my opinion and experience, is one of the best, if latex is on the whole goalkeeper glove market, if not the best latex. It's crazy sticky out of the bag. Does everything you'd want really high level latex to do. It's super, super soft, and the performance is just amazing. These gloves perform excellently. I think the finger surround cut is Uhlsport's best cut because the fingers are a little thicker. The support on the gloves is great for a hard hit shot. These gloves handle it with no problem. I was dealing with shots 50, 60, 70 miles per hour. Didn't have a problem at all dealing with those with these gloves. They've got a great thickness to them in those fingers, and the grip is just phenomenal. I made plenty of really nice catches, and they did really well in terms of performance. The only drawback with Supergrip Plus is it is very, very soft, and it is, as I've said, just an amazingly sticky latex. And so from the first use, I was playing on grass fields, sometimes wet, sometimes dry, but I did see wear and tear right from the first use, especially on those fingertips. There's a lot of tension up there with those seams. And so you are going to see a fair bit of wear and tear on these gloves right from the first use, and that's just to be expected with a super high level soft latex. So my advice for a pair of gloves like this would be buy them for games, maybe wear them to practice before a game, and then wear them for a season in games, and they'll last. But if you're going to go out and play with these gloves in every single practice for a season, I don't think they're going to make it, especially if you play on turf. I was playing on grass, and there was a fair bit of wear and tear. If you're on turf, that's just going to happen at a quicker rate. So the performance on these gloves, absolutely amazing. The quality, phenomenal. They're worn by Lukas Hradecky, who's having one heck of a season. So some of the best goalkeepers in the world are wearing these gloves. I love them. I think they're Uhlsport's best glove. They're one of my favorite gloves to review and to wear. So really a lot of great things to say about these gloves. Again, the only drawback is they're over $150 US, and you're really not going to want to use these as a practice pair of gloves unless you've got a super, super deep pocket. So a great pair of gloves by Uhlsport. I hope you enjoyed this review and hope you guys have a great rest of your day. As always, remember to enjoy the beautiful game. Bye for now.